Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 22, Episode 4 of Time of Legends, Joan of Arc. We are playing the Siege expansion. The scenario that we are playing with is called the Siege of Calais, September 4th, 1346. We have the French city of Calais. In the last round, we just completed the end of our siege round. So we have, in the siege gameplay, there are 3 rounds of siege. Now we're going to jump into normal gameplay. Some of the results of that siege were affected, but one major thing is a section of our ramparts has been destroyed. So there's actually a hole in the wall right here. Luckily, we have some pikemen here that are in that gap. We have crossbowmen to do this, but the English have already gained this one advantage. Rampart destroyed. There's another component here where there's a fire burning at the main gate with 2 pieces of damage already to this area. So we are going to spend an action to put that fire out as well. We will jump. Philip de Valois has taken 1 damage point. You can see him here up on the wall. We've got a paint through video for all of our Joan of Arc paint throughs. You can go check that out as well. So we're going to get the we'll go ahead and get the camp council phase started with our round cards, our war council cards, and we will start the game. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link to Pontos Fathom Press down in the description. You can check out books like The Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Decoding the Dragon Symbol, and Myth and Occult Traditions. This is volume 4 of our podcast series from our sister channel, Pontos Fathom Press. You can go check out our podcast there. We've also got Tales of the Yellow Sign, King in Yellow, and Lost Carcosa in the Yellow Sign, 2-volume set. Our Cthulhu series with Alchemy of Azathoth, Genealogy of Cthulhu, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, Psychoanalysis of Rillier, Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, and the Hermeticism of Hastur. Also available in the bookstore, and you can get it in the omnibus edition. Thank you guys so much for making this one a hit. And finally, we got Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga. Check them out in the bookstore. You can also check out our Patreon for as little as $1. You can stay across our Song of Ice and Fire gameplay, our miniature painting, Joan of Arc. We're playing Tainted Grail, Eldritch Horror, Conan by Monolith, and many, many other games. Go check out our webpage, go check out our playlists, and you can find something that you might be interested in. Also, you can like and subscribe thanks to our Patreons and subscribers. Get notified when we do more Joan of Arc, more Song of Ice and Fire. Back to the game. Okay, so we're going to grab our War Council cards. First up, we've got 4 activation points for our players, so I'm going to place those. During the siege phase, we did get to have some activation bonus. The French player already has 1 activation, so we'll grab these activations here. We'll put 4 on and 4 on for the English. Our French player is going to get to go first. So we'll do that. We also have Intrigue. Just to show you, we got some Intrigue cards set up here. Let's check out our War Council. Our 3 War Council cards here are trade for experience, gain experience, or trade for some other ones. So I'm going to just take those experience cards, tokens, I think. Those are 3 free without a trade, so I think we can both grab that one. I will grab the experience tokens from here, so we'll each have 3 experience tokens. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Another thing that we got from last round was conscripts. So we've got this place 2 militia bowmen. So we're going to get to steal 2 bowmen from the enemy. I will take 1 and 1 of these bowmen here, and I will place them with our French forces. We also have this veteran garrison. This blue garrison, we'll just keep the note that this is the blue one. They have got the, you know what I'll do? I'm going to place a holy token on them. So we'll take this holy token just so we remember them, and we'll place it like as an activation token on their. Or those guys have an extra power that they can reroll 1 die for the remainder of the game. So we'll just keep this as a rule card so we remember for them. And we'll place this moon token here on that. Okay, super. So let's jump right in now. Activation tokens for the French. I'm going to activate. Well, one I'm going to spend a token to put out this fire. So that's 1 activation token there that we can spend for that. And actually, this token can cancel out 1 of these damage points. So we'll only have the 1 damage point here. So we've actually put the fire out there on that wall. And let's go to our next activation. I'll have the crossbowmen activate. And let's have these pikemen activate as well. They're going to be fighting for this area. Activate the pikemen. And then let's have our other pikemen move into this space of the wall. So we'll have these pikemen move into this space here. So they also have an activation. So they're basically just going to hold the wall there. And while they're there, they actually get to deal with the guide. What does the guide give them? So the guide says, while defending, cancel charges. So we can cancel charges. Okay, so that's great. We can cancel a charge attack if someone gets into that wall. So first off, let's go ahead and have crossbowmen fire. They can fire down on these bowmen. So we'll find our French crossbowmen here. Crossbowmen. They get 1 red die. When attacking, reroll once each result. Okay, so they get the 1 red die. And they're going to go against the bowmen. The bowmen get a white die. So let's go ahead and roll. And they get a charge and a charge, so no damage for that. A push with no damage. Actually, they get to push 1 back. So this guy gets pushed back. So one of our bowmen gets pushed from the crossbowmen. Let's also now go to our pikemen. Pikemen, they're going to roll a white again against white. Against the bowmen here. Pikemen, they do an injury. So these bowmen are going to move to the infirmary. So we've got our first injury. Bowmen move to infirmary. And that is going to wrap it up for our French players. Let's shift over to our English players. So we'll move these cards back. So first attack from the Siege. Let's go ahead and activate. We're going to activate, this one cannot fire the first round. Let's activate our second catapult here. And then we're going to activate our bowman. And let's activate this as well. So these will all activate here. So we're going to have, first up is bowman attack. So the bowman will attack the pikemen. Bowmen attack the pikemen. Bowmen get 2 yellow. Pikemen get 1 yellow. And no damage. Bowmen attack again the pikemen. Bowmen get to do 1 damage. Pikemen are damaged. So we move pikemen to the infirmary. Next up, let's go ahead and have our war machine. Our ballista rolls a black attack. Ballista attacks, 1 black. Let's have it fire against I guess the ballista, can that attack against the wall? Let's just double check. Ballista attacks against troops or against the wall? Do you know? Okay, the ballista. So let's see the difference between ballista and, say, the trebuchet. They have some tokens there. So what do those tokens mean? Let's check the index. Certain war machines can inflict damage to take fortification if they take at least one sword. So they don't have that. They don't have that sword. Is that like the bombard? Bombard? Can do 2 damage, 3 damage. Yeah, okay, so let's have them fire this ballista at this tower. So they get to roll the 1. And the tower fortification has a resistance of 3. So they do 1 hit there. Let's place a 1 hit onto this tower as well, because they can bring down more areas. Let's also have the bowmen in that same space of ballista firing at the, let's have them fire at the crossbowmen up at the top. Crossbowmen have a white defense. The bowmen have double yellow. And then they're able to roll that, and they can re-roll this. Okay, it's a shield, so that is going to be no attack for them. So this is completed, this is completed. And lastly, our trebuchet. So our trebuchet, again, will fire at this main gate, and they're able to place a damage. So trebuchet attacking. Trebuchet. Trebuchet, when attacking, if they get a blank, they get 1 sword. So they get to roll 2. They don't have a blank. I don't have any stars. Okay, so no damage to this. The trebuchet sort of missed, I guess is how we'll count it. And that is going to wrap it up for round number 4. We'll see you guys in round number 5. First off, I'm going to I'll do the cleanup. Let me just roll the die for the, before I end the turn, let me just roll the die for the infirmary. Just roll this. So for our bowmen, they are killed. And for both of our characters are killed, so that's 1 victory point for each of our houses. And we will see you in round number 5. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.